Quad foreign ministers to meet in Tokyo on October 6 amid China's territorial encroachments. Foreign ministers of India, Japan, Australia and the US will meet in Tokyo on October 6 to affirm their countries' commitment to a free and open Indo-Pacific region amid China's aggression and territorial encroachments, including along the line of actual control, LAC, in eastern Ladakh. Japan's Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegiannounced announced the ministerial meeting of the loose grouping, known as the Quadrilateral or Quad, in Tokyo on Tuesday. Senior officials of the four countries met virtually last week to prepare for the ministerial meet, including agenda of diversifying supply chain amid apprehensions of a China-dominated supply chain. While there were earlier speculations that the Quad foreign ministers meet will be held in Delhi, and US officials had also hinted it, Tokyo had desired to host this meet to showcase its commitment to a free and secure Indo-Pacific in the post-Abe period, ET has reliably gathered. However, there is a view that India was cautious to hold this meet at this stage amid negotiations with China over the lax stalemate. India also is not in favor of transforming Quad into a military bloc. In the recent past, India has held separate naval exercises with the US, Japan and Australia in the Indian Ocean region, even as speculations continue over Australian inclusion into the 2020 Malabar naval exercise. The October 6 meeting of Motegi, US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, Australian Foreign Minister Marise Payne and their Indian counterpart S. Jaishankar comes amid China's growing assertiveness in the region, including along the LAC. The talks between the foreign ministries of the Quad will be the first ministerial-level multi-party conference hosted by Tokyo since the start of the coronavirus pandemic and follows their meeting in New York in September last year on the sidelines of the UN General Assembly. The US, Japan, Australia and India have been stepping up cooperation to ensure rules-based international order in the Indo-Pacific region, including the maintenance of the rule of law, freedom of navigation and overflight and peaceful settlement of disputes, in a veiled counter to China's growing clout in the region. It is timely that foreign ministers of the four nations, who share the same ambitions over regional matters, exchange views over various challenges, Motegi told a news conference in Tokyo, adding he intends to hold bilateral talks with each of his counterparts. This will be the first meet between Jaishankar and the Japanese foreign minister since the COVID. If he meets his American and Australian counterparts separately, it will be their maiden face-to-face meetings since the outbreak of COVID. The vision of the free and open Indo-Pacific is increasing its value in the post-coronavirus world, and I hope to affirm at the foreign ministerial meeting the importance of further deepening coordination with many countries toward realizing this vision, he said. Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga, who took office September 16 in the country's first leadership change in nearly 8 years, also plans to meet Pompeo on the sidelines of the four-sided meeting, sources close to the matter said Monday. Suga spoke with the Indian PM last week over a host of issues including free and open Indo-Pacific architecture. In November, he is expected to host his Australian counterpart. Trump's administration has been slamming China for its aggression along its disputed boundary with India, as well as elsewhere in Indo-Pacific, like the South China Sea, the East China Sea and the Taiwan Strait.